Peace, YouTube, what it do? Your boy Justice Shabazz back with another video. And I know that, what I'm saying, it's bad with the black on black crime. You know what I mean? Stuff going on in the community. We know that's part of the problem, number one. But then you got to deal with the police brutality. And it's like, that's another element that, you know what I'm saying? It's enough being a black man. And I'm always going to come from the angle I'm coming from because that's how my platform is designed, to tell the raw truth. Fuck the beautiful lie. So, I want to touch on something, I'm saying, that I read about, and it's getting too much coverage. A little bit I hear here and there, but not enough coverage, so I'm going to build on it. But here go the intro, you already know. Stories in America, what's going on? Stories in America, word is born. Stories in America, what's going on? Stories in America, word is born. In the song, I'm about to drop jewels, a perspective. I thought you knew. Yo, they say I'm tighter than a ooh, but I come through with the guard you. If you pursue and test my masculinity, I come through and break your virginity. Stories in America, what's going on? Stories in America, word is born. Stories in America, what's going on? Stories in America, word is born. All right, about to go in. Justice Shabazz. So you know what I mean? It's like the story I done bumped into, and shout out to my man Willie D. You know what I mean? He always had the latest exclusive content when it comes to things going on with the corruptness in America, especially when it's abusement against, melanated people. You know what I'm saying? Aboriginals. So basically, I don't know if, people have been paying attention, but this guy named Keenan Anderson, he was a cousin of Black Lives Matter co-founder. He died from cardiac arrest after being tased by the LA police. You know what I mean? And this was recently too, I believe. The date is on January 3rd. So basically, 31-year-old father and an English teacher died from cardiac arrest last week after he was repeatedly tased by the police, according to the LA Police Department, making the third officer-involved death in the city this year.
Wow.
Police encountered Keenan Anderson, who was the cousin of Black Lives Matter co-founder Patrice Cullors, on January 3rd at the site of a traffic collision in LA vehicle neighborhood, police said in the news released last week. So as they struggled to arrest Anderson, they tased him repeatedly. Edited body-worn camera footage released by police shows. After being arrested, Anderson was brought to a local hospital where he went into a cardiac arrest and was pronounced dead, according to police.
Wow.
So, this is, it happens so much, it's almost like we're being desensitized to it, of course. But it's not acceptable, and it's not kosher, it's not peace. Keenan deserves to be alive right now. His child deserves to be raised by his father, Cullors wrote in the post. Keenan, we will fight for you and for all of our loved ones impacted by state violence. I love you. Anderson taught 10th grade English at Digital Pioneers Academy in Washington, D.C. According to a statement from the school's founder, Masha Ashton, Anderson was visiting family in L.A. over winter break, Ashton said. The details of his death are disturbing as they are tragic, Ashton said in the statement, adding, Keenan was a deeply committed educator and father of a 6-year-old son. He was beloved by all. It's unbelievable because it's like, it happens so much. So in the video, they said, police said they responded to a traffic collision afternoon January 3rd and saw Anderson running in the middle of the street and exhibiting erratic behavior. On one officer's body-worn camera released and edited by police, why is it edited? A woman at the traffic collision site tells police, I think that guy up there needs help, though, because the guy's trying to run away. Body-worn camera video shows Anderson initially stopped and spoke to an officer before the video. Cuts to a text screen that says Anderson attempted to run away. When the video resumes, Anderson is seen jogging into the street as the officer pursues him and stops him in a busy intersection. Commanding Anderson to lay down on his stomach. Anderson does not appear to comply immediately, and 2 other officers arrive and move him to lie prone on his stomach on the street, telling Anderson to relax. As officers struggled on top of him, Anderson can be heard screaming, help! They're trying to kill me. And please don't do this. In footage from another responding officer, an officer can be heard repeatedly warning Anderson to stop resisting and turn over, and threatening several times to tase Anderson. One thing I want to say to people, especially melanated people, when you do get stopped and you do get pursued by the pigs, mostly they are pigs, make sure that you comply at least. Even if you're in the right, just comply so you can get up out of there, because you can get them in a day in court, but you don't want to go down as a casualty because they're waiting for any little thing to pull the trigger anyway. So, they tried several times to tase Anderson. They're trying to George Floyd me, says Anderson, as officers try to roll him onto his stomach. Then the officer deploys a taser multiple times on Anderson, who says, "I'm not resisting." Officers eventually handcuff and place ankle hobbles on Anderson, the video shows. Later in the video, they place Anderson, who appears conscious, onto a gummy near an ambulance, given medical care at the scene by fire department personnel before being transported to the hospital. While at the hospital, he went to a cardiac arrest, pronounced dead. So he had a heart attack, basically. It's just like, how many instances are we going to see? How many instances are we going to go through to understand that they're not trying to de-escalate situations? They're trying to escalate for them to use force and it to be justified on why they used it. And then paint the picture of the person as a malicious, vigilante / threat to society. So when they take them out, it's justified. So, I mean, we got to take back our streets, as far as if we got to police the streets our own self and make sure, how the Panthers did back in the days. Have a legal, and our brothers ain't down to do this. Have a legal gun, have it registered, and just police the streets and make sure that, our streets is clean from all the nonsense. Not just for white people, black people too. But the thing is, they're going to keep doing this because we're not doing nothing about it, like far as action-wise. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think the mob, they stopped messing with them and they stopped attacking them? Because they were taking out judges, lawyers, police departments, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But I'm not trying to push, just go out and kill people. My point is, cannot let them keep taking out our people and making it justified, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's acceptable, because we've been desensitized to this nonsense repeatedly, over and over again. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? What we going to do? We're going to just let them take our people out slowly, and it's getting more faster at a rapid pace, besides the shit we doing ourselves. What you going to do, black man in America, black woman in America? Because we are an endangered species, especially the masculine, conscious black male. And Black Lives Matter, where y'all at? Where's the uproar? My son, Tamika Mallory, where is the uproar? Or y'all chilling in the multi-million-dollar condos with the money that y'all took, George Soros, and pocketed for your own gain? But all these families that's been assassinated by these pigs, nobody's done nothing. Nobody has accumulated no money to these families. Michael Brown family ain't getting no money. Trayvon Martin family, maybe from lawsuits, but not from this BLM movement that y'all hijacked from the Aboriginals. I'm going to leave it there. You already know protons, electrons always cause explosions. Have a beautiful weekend. Go Niners, 10 straight. See, I got my 49er gear already.